Hey guys, welcome to the workshop here. I want to talk to you about prototypes. Um, First of all, they're very important, an integral part of the design process. If you're going to create something for people to use and handle that will be a part of this world, you have to practice, make a initial version before you spend a ton of hours designing in CAD. Okay, and that's where the prototype comes in. So I know we all don't have a workshop, but we all have junk around the house. So I'm just going to show you some examples of some junk. Okay, so places you can hit the recycling bin. Okay, you might have some plastic bottles, which are good, nice and smooth, curvature. They've got these ends. So there's plastic bottles. You got some of those. You might have some cardboard. Okay, Kleenex. Cardboard is nice. It's like paper, but it's a little heavier duty. Nice even neutral tone. Takes paint really well. This cardboard has a nice 90-degree corner on it, so that could make a nice little piece of a prototype there. If you wet this down with some water and let it soak for a couple minutes, it becomes pliable, and then it will dry in the shape that you molded around. So if you took something like cardboard and you wet it and you folded it around something and you held it there, when it dried, it would retain that shape. So cardboard is a nice material. You might have some thicker cardboard. All right, this happens to be the color white. Quite a durable material indeed. A bit stiffer, okay? And there you have it. And that goes up a notch as well. And then you're getting into real heavy stuff. Okay, this is very strong, so you need something to be sturdy. This might be something you can look for, a heavier cardboard, the back of a notepad or something. Cardboard box, corrugated cardboard box. Okay, we're getting those all day long. So you can stock up on some cardboard material, like I found here. Macaroni and cheese. You can use macaroni and cheese as your prototype. The box, that is. A lot of these boxes, if you look at them closely, you can just find a corner that's going to come apart, and then you can fold it in backwards, and you have that same shape, but the nondescript version. So now this is no longer macaroni and cheese, but it is the special doohickey that you are designing here, using the tool known as scissors. I'm assuming you have a pair at your house, some sort. So scissors can cut this cardboard. Now you have part of your design that's supposed to look like a box in your mind, and there you have it. It's no longer macaroni and cheese, but it is your design. Okay. You might have some colorful plastic widgets here. Okay, so you can cut these widgets out, and these widgets can become interesting pieces for your project. Look at this piece of this widget. Even this piece here. even this piece here, that's a nose piece for a face shield or something. Who knows what that is. But you might find these pieces around your house, whatever they might be. These nondescript circular items here can become part of your prototype. If you needed a circular, piece that was part of your filtration system or your sterilizing unit, that can be attached with some tape or glue. Okay, laundry detergent cap makes a nice handle, or a circular base, so these things are all over the place. Chopstick, dowels, popsicle stick, all good material, okay, that you can find probably in your house. We have our friend tape, which can obviously be used to tape things together and, utilize it. The idea of the model is not to make it look beautiful, but to get a sense of size, shape, proportion, okay? So it just has to be able to be containing all the parts that your device would need, and it needs to be believable, like I've been saying, okay? Little pieces of who knows what can be added on for detail. That's the button to turn it on, okay, of course. Got this tape too. It's wide, it's shiny, it's plasticky, okay? Another great item that you might have kicking around is a coat hanger. Okay, these are great. They can be bent into any shape. You can unwind it here at the top to separate it. Oh, and now you have a nice long piece. Okay, it can be straightened out like so into a nice long piece. Don't try to cut these with your scissors, because you will ruin your scissors and you'll have angry parents. You might have a pair of pliers kicking around your garage, and that little section right there, that indented section, is actually designed to cut wire. So with a little grip, you can get a snip, and then you have a piece of strong, malleable wire to build. Okay, this can be punched through carefully your prototype, and then you have pliers to bend, and you can create some type of hanging situation, or handle, or pull, kachiga, something like that. Something for you to feel and pass around and say, hey, does this seem like it would be believable? And that's the point of this. Eventually, when your prototype is complete and you've discussed it with your family and friends, and you've gone over and you've taken notes, and you've made your second version that's even better, okay, eventually at that point you will be actually measuring this prototype, and the prototype measurements will be used to inform your on shape, okay? And when you get into on shape, you at that point have measurements to go off of, and we're not making it random. We don't design at random. Okay, we design with intent. So the purpose of this model is to educate yourself about the form and the dimensions and the overall believability that this is actually what we're talking about. Okay, so get in there, look for some junk, start putting together the best you can. I'm not expecting a miracle, but put some effort in. Join me at the hangout. Show me what things you've gathered, and I can help you figure out ways to put these things together. Okay? Thanks a lot, guys. Be well. Have a great week.